Hey guys, what's up? It's the Champion Marks here for another Pokemon narrated Wi-Fi battle. Today we've got another mixed tier match versus a dude I met on the Snow Point Temple Zat chat by the name of Blaarg. He was just bring stuff, so I brought stuff, and he kind of brought a lot lower tier stuff than I did. So when I went into this match, not gonna lie, I kind of had a swollen head when I went into this because he's got like such lower tier stuff than me. I'm gonna kick his ass. That was nowhere near how the match went. He actually was I swear, probably one move away from kicking my ass. But anyway, enough of that. Let's actually look at the teams. So anyway, basically for this match, I just decided I wanted to use bulky Landorus Therian and Sableye, cause stuff. I just threw a Rotom Wash on there to take water moves, I guess, and I wanted to bring some really powerful attacking Pokemon, so I just threw Scarf Medicham, Banded Kyurem, and a Life Orbed Arcanine on here for shits and giggles. There's his team. He's got Rhyperior, which I'm assuming is his Rock Slayer, because that's the only thing that can learn rocks. He's got a Seviper, which I really don't care what it is, but it's more than likely going to be physical or possibly mixed. He's got Honchkrow, which is probably the most threatening thing on his team, because it has Sucker Punch and Brave Bird, possible superpower, Moxie, all that shit. And actually, I lied. Lilligant's probably the most dangerous thing on his team, because if it can get a Sleep Powder off and Quiver Dance, I believe it outruns everything on my team. I don't really remember what Lilligant's base speed is, but I think it's 80 or something along those lines. Anyway, he's also got that Behiam, which I'm a little concerned about, because I don't really know what Behiam does at all. Neither do I really know what Poliwrath does, so I'm just going to try and play as cautiously around them as I can and hope that the match goes well. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, to start off the match, I'm going to be leading with my Landorus Therian as my opponent, Blaarg, decides to lead off with his Rhyperior. Landorus Therian's going to come out here. He's going to get some Intimidate, because let's face it, even a giant pile of bricks is afraid of a goddamn flying tiger. And we're going to exchange some rocks first turn, because, all great minds think alike. We're going to be setting up those rocks, to start off the game, because why not getting that damage on everything that switches in. I'm going to go for an Earthquake, get a nice chunk off on this Rhyperior. Going to do a little less than 50%. He's going to go for his Dragon Tail, switch out my Landorus Therian. In's gonna come the worst thing he could have switched in, my Kyurem Black. This guy is a choice bander too, so this outrage that I'm about to throw at him is gonna hurt like hell. As he's gonna get a little bit of leftovers, and as I said, gonna go for that choice banded outrage. Don't even care that it's early game, I just want to get some straight KOs right here, right now, because he has nothing other than unless he's got a Scarfer, there's nothing on his team that can outrun my Kyurem. And here's going to come his Honchkrow. Honchkrow is going to try his best to do, try and take out Black Kyurem. I'm going to go for that Stabs, Life Orb, Sucker Punch. But he's going to fall just short with 90 points left on my Black Kyurem. I'm going to go for another Outrage. Honchkrow is paper thin on the defensive side, so it is no way in hell going to take that Outrage. And it's going to go down, and that's an early 4-6 for me, actually. As now, it's going to come Seviper, and Seviper is actually going to succeed where Honchkrow failed in killing off Black Kyurem with a Sucker Punch. Let it be known right here, right now, that a Seviper just killed the Black Kyurem, as you will never see that anywhere else. And now, I'm just going to go into my Arcanine, because, going to get some Intimidate, going to be able to go for that Flare Blitz, and he's not going to go for the Sucker Punch, I guess thinking that maybe I could go for the Extreme Speed, just mess with his head a little bit, go for the higher priority to stop him from doing Sucker Punch, but nah, I'm not going to be doing any of that, just going to go straight for the Life Orb, Flare Blitz, do as much damage as possible to get that Survivor the hell out of here. Now, it's going to come Poliwrath. Poliwrath is going to end up taking Life Orb Wild Charge, and that's going to do quite a bit, but Poliwrath, it ain't no normal Pokemon, it's got that nice bulky water stats, so it's going to be able to take the Wild Charge with a good 30% left, and it's going to go for Hypnosis. So that's not exactly the best thing, because that means my Arcanine's not going to be able to get off its last hit, but it does mean that I can switch it out and keep it for sleep fodder, so he can't be putting any of my other stuff to sleep with his Lilligant or this Poliwrath. And I'm gonna go into my Rotom, thinking he's probably gonna go for a water move or something, but nah, Blaarg's gonna go balls to the walls with an unprotected Focus Punch, and that is gonna do one hell of a lot to my special defensive Rotom, and it's gonna leave it within an inch alive at 44 hit points, as he's going to get just a little bit of leftovers back. Now, I'm going to go for that Volt Switch, because I'm expecting him to stay in, and maybe I can get a KO on him, but nah, he's going to be switching out onto his Lilligant to take the Electric Volt Switch, and that's exactly what I'm going to go for, because, I want to get the hell out of there, and want to try and actually do some damage to that Poliwrath, and it doesn't really do a whole lot to Lilligant, although it does get a crit, which doesn't really matter at all, because it didn't do a whole hell of a lot, but now is going to come Medicham, the true powerhouse. Going to use that pure power boosted high jump kick. Going to annihilate that Lilligant in one shot, no questions. But unfortunately, since my Medicham is Choice Scarf, he's going to have to switch out, as it's going to come Behiam, that bulky psychic type. He's going to be able to take those high jump kicks for days. As I'm going to switch into Rotom, just expecting to die off to Psychic or something, as he's going to go for the Trick Room. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm scared of this thing, because it'll be faster than everything on my team, and it can go for those really powerful stab Psychics, and it could even have like Nasty Plotter or something. Now, he's just going to go for Psychic, going to get rid of my Rotom. Didn't really expect anything else, because Rotom was in the red HP, so there was no way he was going to be able to take those hits, even with max special defense. But now, I'm gonna go back to my motherfucking Flying Tiger, Landorus Therian, and I'm thinking, I'm at near full HP, I can probably take one Psychic move, as he's actually gonna go for the Nasty Plot. Now I'm really scared of this thing, because I have nothing that can live a hit from this guy at all anymore. As I'm just gonna go for the U-turn, because, it's the most powerful move I have on this thing. At least I think it is, because, super effective 90 base is more powerful than the Stab 100 base and Earthquake, I think. Correct my maths if I'm wrong. But anyway, I'm just going to go into Sableye. Really, it's the only thing that I can even imagine being able to take a hit on my team. And I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. No real reason other than to try and negate his leftovers so he won't be gaining HP at least, so it'll be easier to KO this guy. And he's going to go for that Signal Beam +2. I'm going to live at 3 HP. Getting all those smidgen lives right now. But, sadly, Sableye isn't really going to be able to do much more, so I'm just going to click that Nightshade. And since he is in the Trick Room, he's going to be slower than me, and will be able to outspeed thanks to that Trick Room, and kill me off with another Signal Beam. Now that he's got burn on him with leftovers, he is going to take a little bit of damage, and it's going to leave him in the yellow, and I'm just hoping that after these Twist Dimensions wear down like they just did, I'm going to be able to go into Landorus and be able to KO him with another U-turn. I saw how well he took it last time. I'm thinking he should be in a range where I can kill him off. But nope, he's going to live with 1 freaking HP. And now I have to switch in something to take a hit. I don't really want anything to take a hit, so I'm just going to switch into my Arcanine and hope that he does not go for the Trick Room. Because if he goes for Trick Room again, he can bring in his Poliwrath, go for those water moves and hypnosises, because if I lost my sleep fodder, I'd pretty much lose. But he does not go for the Trick Room. He goes for the Psychic instead, and he is now going to die to the burn, and the match is mine, as all he has left is Poliwrath with no Trick Room. I can just go into Medicham and finish the game off with a nice, super effective Psycho Cut. GG Blaarg, it was really fun. I really love these no-tier matches. Even though you brought a hell of a lot lower-tier stuff than I did, you still managed to have me on my toes the entire match, and that, my friends, is how you know someone is a damn good battler. Anyway, that's all for today. Comment, rate, sub, and later.